Hey friend, welcome back. Today's conversation, you are just a role, Ra Uruhu. Today we're going to give a quick chat about the 8 role gates that are found in the Human Design Body Graph. Where are they? What do they mean? What is the understanding of them? First, my name is Leanne Wolf. I am a human design professional and a BG5 business consultant. I've been studying this body of work for the last 8.5 years. And what I love is the scientists like Greg Braden and Joe Dispenza and Bruce Lipton. They all were coming to this exact same conclusion that human design has. And that really is that we have this beautiful truth that's within us. And the outside experience, that environmental experience that we are having day in and day out, can adjust our cellular structure, and it can adjust the way our conditioned mind tries to run the show. So watching all of these aspects come together, all these great minds come together, I see everything through the lens of human design. So I created the Self-Mastery Movement Mentorship. I created it last spring, and I kind of let it just ride its wave as I compiled information in there and created beautiful content. So today I am letting you know that it is open for application. It's a 1-year mentorship program. You will actually have access to all of the video information in there for a lifetime. But the 1-year mentorship that you will have with me live every single week, we go through charts, we pull out experiences, we reframe them, we look at them so that you can live a life of self-mastery. Now, what does self-mastery really mean? It is that you really are in control of your own empowerment. And when you live a life of self-centric and you live your life on purpose, then you get to love your life because you get to recognize yourself and your beauty and your uniqueness in every aspect of your life. Whether that be through your own awareness, whether that be through your relationships, whether that be through the family dynamics, whether that be through the health and wellness of your physical body, whether that be through your career, your entrepreneurial endeavors, or your large business. Any of these and all of these, your purpose shines through you. Now, if you'd like to get to the heart of your purpose and be able to recognize yourself, whether you're washing the dishes, for me, out feeding the cows, petting the dog, taking the dog for a walk, having a conversation with a friend, helping a client, opening up a brand new brick and mortar, being able to see your purpose in every aspect of your life, that's what I help people do in my self-mastery movement. So if you're ready, you know that this life, the big things are meant for you, then apply below. You and I get to have a 30-minute conversation, and then we'll see if you are a good fit for this program. All right, into today's material. The 8 profiling gates that you can see here on the screen. The 8 profiling gates are the 10, the 7, the 13, the 1, the 59, the 27, the 6, and the 50. Now, why these gates? Well, I don't know if Ra was ever given a why. It was just presented to him, and then he presented it to us. People always say, why was it called the G Center? Or why is it called personality crystal? The why really isn't always there. So these particular 8 role gates provide us with our understanding of our public role. So again, I've talked to you before, we have this larger overarching role, which is either you're a builder, you are an evaluator, you're an advisor, or you're an innovator. And those large overarching roles, that's our type. That's how we interact. And then there's this subscript role, which is our profile or our public role. So this is what comes through and permeates through our type. Now today I'm just going to talk to you about these 8 gates. We're going to look at them from both aspects, the personality quality and the design quality. And then there's going to be subsequent videos that walk through each one of the profiles. So for the personality quality, let's just take a look at the personality quality side. This is who you think you are. This is your healthy psychology. Personality is the healthy psychology. So we all know that there's this conditioned mind, and that conditioned mind can pull us off track, keep us in distraction, keep us hammering away at trauma, and never really allowing us to get past what it is that we need to get past to step into our purpose. The personality quality, though, it really is our healthy psychology. That's what we get to represent in this lifetime. So with the 10, the behavior identity, this is who you think you are in terms of behavior. The behavior you identify with, and if you don't identify with it, this is the big one. If you don't identify with it, the conditioned mind is really what has been blocking you from identifying with it. So these are things that I go through in self-mastery. We go deep into this stuff because extrapolating out all of that stuff within can then allow us to really recognize our strategy and our authority. And then the 7, this projected attitude, how others perceive you or how you would like others to perceive you. You know, if people project this onto you, then you know that you are actually living this profile, this public role. The 13, this is the limited perspective. So how you see, how you listen, and how you remember things. This is your point of view or your perspective. Now again, I'm just going to throw in a little caveat. Something we go over in the self-mastery, of course, is the 4 transformations. I'm a variable teacher. I go deep into variable. Those arrows, it's really important to have the correct information when you're looking at this stuff. So your perspective is seen here. So again, layers upon layers. I'm going to give you the generality here. However, I don't know the depth of how this all works for you until we actually look at your chart. So pay attention to these situations because that's where, you know, you're going to remember. Okay? That's that 13. Now the 1, this aspired to. This is the thing you want to get to in life. This is what allows you your greatest self-expression. The bonding strategy. This is how you connect with others, how the personality wants you to bond, and how it looks, when you're looking at a job or a business. How did these bonding strategies, they are in every aspect of your life, okay? Again, all of this is. But this bonding strategy, remember, this isn't just personal, me and a friend or me and a family. No, this is like business partnership as well. 27, this is the security strategy. So how you move towards security and nourishment. And then the 6, how you emotionally deal with others, especially when there is conflict and crisis, because that's really what the 6 does, brings us conflict and crisis so that we can learn about that emotionality and how we deal with emotions. The 50 is this awareness resonance. So how you express your underlying awareness. Now the 50, of course, that's over here in the spleen. So awareness always has the dichotomy of fear. So how are you recognizing fear and moving through it? So that's the personality side. Now, when we look at the design side, for example, I'm a 1-3. So my personality, I completely resonate with the 1 as my personality. Now the 3, this is about the design quality. So this is your physical body. This is how your meat suit is interacting on this planet. The 10 is about your nature. So this is your nature that's underneath all of this. The 7 is the type. So this is how people may see you, and you may not even be aware of it. The 3 is memory. What is important is that we grasp. We have so much water, and we are these carbon-based beings, and we have water as our essential ingredient, liquid. Liquid holds memory. And our physical bodies remember things. So this listener is remembering things. Again, that's why it's so important to take a look at any kind of traumatic events or trauma that's sitting in the physical body, because in our cells are alive. They are having conversations with each other. They're having conversations with us. They are interacting with people that we meet, because we're all energetic. So how is that memory lying in your cellular structure? And I often see this when people cannot connect with their strategy and authority. It is because of some kind of traumatic event. We get into this. We have to be vulnerable. If we want to have this system absolutely show us the magic of our lives, we have to become a vulnerable people, learn this stuff, and experience and experiment with it. The 1 is all about direction. This is where your life is going to take you unconsciously. The 40 or the 59 is this sexuality. So not only do we have this bonding strategy in every aspect of our life, we also have this sexual relationship that we have. So how does this show up? How do we connect with others on a sexual level? Then 27, this is about humanity. How this role that we have within humanity, this nourishment of the 27, how are we showing up? Are we stripping it? Are we providing it? What are we doing for humanity? And then the 6 is the wave resonance. Again, this is all about that emotional aspect with the 6 over here in the solar plex. This wave resonance. What is your unconscious emotional resonance to the emotional field? And then the 50 is this frequency resonance. So this is your instinct. Remember, we're over here again in the splenic center, and the splenic center is instinct. It is intuition. We are animals at our core. We have this deep, deep, deep instinct inside of us. And what does that mean for you? What is that frequency resonance for you? So I just wanted to bring you this quick video so that you can see these things, and then we'll walk through each one of the profiles, and then I invite you and I ask you, can you enter into the self-mastery movement and become the magic that you were designed to be? I invite you to join us, be in this, and really step into your own self-mastery so that every aspect of your life, whether it be business or family or health or wellness or wealth, that it all starts with you and your self-mastery. All right, friends, in the next video.